Chris Stewart once again for BamaFever.com at the O'Connell Center, where I was hoping to be able to talk about the 8th regular season championship in school history for the Crimson Tide, SEC title that is. And it still could happen, but it's not happening here in Gainesville tonight as Alabama drops a 78-51 decision to the Florida Gators. Bama really dodged the bullet in the first half as Florida couldn't throw it in from three-point range until the last minute of the first half. Couple from Kenny Boynton able to tie the score at the break, but they were too good in half number 2. 6 of 9 from beyond the arc. Alabama failed to score early in half number 2 when things were still very, very tight. Florida just able to run up a big lead. They got it to as many as 27 and again win by that final margin of 78-51. It's going to be tough to bounce back from this. Alabama's lost at Ole Miss. They've now lost in a big way to the Florida Gators. And frankly, they haven't played well in 2 weeks, but they've got to turn it around in a hurry because Georgia comes to town. It's senior day, that's important. There's still a chance, though, to grab a share of the regular season title. If Bama can beat Georgia and Vanderbilt knocks off Florida in Nashville on Saturday night, then Alabama will still share the overall SEC championship. Bama's not thinking about titles right now, though. They're not thinking about RPI. They're not thinking about NCAAs. They're not even thinking about the SEC tournament. They're thinking about trying to find a way to get better before Saturday's game. They got to go back to work. They've got to reestablish their identity on the defensive end of the floor and hope that that shooting eye will return as well if Alabama is going to find a way to stay undefeated at Coleman Coliseum this year. Tip-off set for 12:30. Airtime begins at noon on the network. Brian Pasek and I will have the call from Coleman Coliseum on Saturday. Until then, I'm Chris Stewart for BamaFever.com.